Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go on this Hump Day Wednesday. We are now officially halfway through the work week. We've got the weekend within view, but unfortunately, the weekend forecast is really looking just as hot. We are still right in the middle of a real deal North Texas heat wave, and again, it will continue to roll on into the weekend. Still tracking, it's a low-end opportunity, but possibly, just possibly, some weather changes by the early parts of next week. Maybe a 1 or 2 day break on, again, some of these heat levels that we've been seeing. Not locked in, but I'll share some of those possible good news details coming up here over the next few minutes. But first of all, it is what it is today, right? This is our daytime high. 107 is what I'm forecasting. By the way, yesterday we also hit 107, tying the daily record for yesterday's calendar date. We won't set a record the way it looks today or tie one. We'll talk about that coming up. But again, regardless, we're up in that territory again. And as we've said throughout the week, anytime you're within record territory in the end of July or early August now in North Texas with your high temperatures, obviously, that is a really big deal. And this continues to be a really big deal as we go through this work week. Not a lot of heat relief overnight. These were your morning lows. Again, you can see most locations mid-upper 70s to the 80s. In fact, DFW, officially the morning low, 83. By the way, Dallas Love Field, the coolest temperature so far coming in has only been 86. So again, yes, absolutely, the heat wave does roll on. So tabulating in yesterday, of course, as I mentioned, yesterday was also at 107, a 100-degree day. So for the year of 2023, so far we've had 24 days. Comparing that to last year, the entire year combined, we were at 47. So we're still kind of trending below where we were last year. And a typical year in North Texas, we would see right around 20 100-degree days based off the last 30 years. And again, the record from 2011, 71 100-degree days. Again, it does not appear, again, fingers crossed, it does not appear as though we will be breaking that record this year, which of course is good news. So excessive heat warning, it does continue essentially for all of North Texas, and I would anticipate this even continuing for the foreseeable future. The bottom line is temperatures are just well above where they should be this time of year, and again, the bottom line is heat safety, especially for our friends that are working outdoors. Again, there's so many folks in the Metroplex that work outdoors. Again, the kiddos trying to wrap up their summer, still trying to play outdoors, things like that. Again, just absolutely through peak heating, we just cannot forget, again, those heat safety reminders. Ozone alert also continues in effect. Again, the air quality quite stagnant here in the Metroplex. Again, if you do have any kind of respiratory issues, please do keep that in mind. And it is also another day you see highlighted in red there. A burn ban also does continue. And again, even a red flag fire warning continues for our western counties. Again, we'll talk a little bit more about that fire danger coming up. But where's the rain? Look off to the north, look off to the northeast. Can you believe it? Up across parts of Missouri as we went through the overnight, some locations up there have picked up 6, 7, 8, even 9 inches of rain. The folks up there are saying they've never seen a summer like this. They just continue to get rounds and rounds and rounds of rain. Again, meanwhile, back here in North Texas, it's everything but, right? With the summer heat dome in control, if you see that little area of white, see that little white circle develop right there? That is the core of the summer heat dome. Notice where it is. It is literally sitting right over Dallas. The core of the summer heat dome is sitting right over Dallas. Obviously, that's where the hottest air is. That's where the sinking air is. And again, simply put, that's why we just continue in that heat wave. Again, you can see the flow pattern, though, well off to the north and well off to the northeast. Those folks will continue to see rounds of rain and storms even as we go through the day. But again, underneath the dome, again, simply put, we are high and we are dry going forward. So fire danger remains a concern. You can see it has built. Today it will build a little bit further to the east. So again, do remember your fire danger precautions as we go through the day as well. Again, everyone up in the triple digits today. Again, we won't be near that record of 110. We'll be close, but it doesn't appear as though we'll break that today. There would be your Wednesday evening temperatures from the triple digits into the 90s. It will be another night where those morning lows are basically in the upper 70s to right around 80. And again, the heat does roll on even as we get into tomorrow, Thursday. And again, you can see going forward in time, it's going to be a hot weekend, but again, possibly some heat relief by this upcoming Tuesday.